Just remove your end caps. I'm so used to doing this with a screwdriver. You're gonna need something a little thinner than that. It's got to go down this tube, unfortunately. And notice the positioning of your cap and the orientation of the screen. The handle. Take the other end off the same way. What you do? The other by now. Okay. Put it to the side. Need a Phillips. And I just kind of leave it in and swing it out. The biggest thing is why you want to keep this intact here is it's real easy for your screen to go in between, and it's easy to tear a screen. So I'm trying to keep everything tight to the housing. Just do that.
I don't have the right size in that driver.
You got a needle nose set of pliers? That's all we use in the field. Is that Phillips? Can't tell. Nope. That's another thing that drives me nuts. You put 2 Phillips in the bottom, and then they'll do a #1 screw through the top.
Okay.
Now it'll work. And then, like I said, you don't have a nut driver, something to keep the nut from spinning. It's just a lock nut. Just pull it apart. Pull that out. Let's keep track of the goodies here. Just like so. Okay, now that you got that out, just show that what you're going to see. Okay.
All right.
Just take and slide your gear out. It'll just come out the bottom. Now it's going to want to grab. What's happening is it's grabbing right here. Sometimes you can get it with a screwdriver. Sometimes you can't. But if you pull on that, that's going to pull that completely out. So this is where this comes in handy. Let's take a stick up in here. Piece of track is what I use in the field. And I just jam it. And that'll free it up just enough. Now it's safe to. You just want to pull lightly so you don't pull it out. Now once it comes here, just pull it out a little bit so it clears the, and see you've got the new one. You've got the new gear here.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay, and the way you replace it, okay, is stop. Pay attention to that. See you want that up. Okay, and just quarter turn, disconnect, and reconnect. So take it loose without moving this, turn this.
All right.
Okay, set that out of the way. Get the new gear. Now see, I just turned it. The other reason is pay attention to this, because you can put it on like that, which it won't go back inside here. So pay attention to that orientation. Okay. Reconnect. Once you do that, Just slide everything back in. And the reason why it's catching is there's birds in there from being drilled. And so right now what's happening is it's catching here. So I just take a screwdriver. See that how it's catching?
Yeah.
Just take a screwdriver and push down on it. And you'll know you're in about the right position when the caps are about an inch out. That's how I usually do it. Okay, and then I check this in, make sure that's right. Okay, we're good. Let's put it back together. So, flip this guy up. Put the gear in. It's keyed, so you can't put it in the wrong way. You just have to be able to see what you're doing. Let's see here. Just like that. Go ahead and slide this through.
Very fine.
Okay, and once you get that through, go ahead and put this handle on the back side. It's also keyed. Just put it all back together. This is always a pain in the butt right here. Trying to hold this guy. This is like,
Sometimes you can put that plug in because it has the hex.
I've tried that. I've had limited success with that.
Right, really?
Yeah, I mean, if it works, do it. I'm a firm believer. Do whatever it takes that works. Okay, once this guy's in place, don't over tighten. Just lightly tighten for now. Then what I always like to do is I like to put these screws back in next, because that's going to put it back in the same exact position as what it was before we started. Okay, and now what I do now is I finish tightening this up, and I tighten it up to just where it doesn't want to work, meaning where it'll stick. See why you need the jig? I keep tightening until it doesn't want to work. Still working good. Huh. Normally by now it's way too tight. There it goes. So now it's starting to drag. When it does that, just take off a quarter turn till it releases. And that's it. And then just put your game caps back on. Oops, this one. Drain cap back on. Put your screw in. Oh God. Isn't that drawing up? There it goes. I'm used to an impact. This manual labor stuff, it sucks. Do you want to tighten that in?
I need that.
That's all she wrote, huh?
That's all she wrote, and then we just want to make sure that pins are going up and down. That's it.
Boom.
All right. Thank you, sir.
That's it.